Angela.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. What song is that from?
That's why I fuck your bitch, you fat.
What song is that from?
Tupac?
No, but what's the name of the song?
Damn, Angel, you can't tell me the name of the... Okay. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat. And no, it's not coming out my head, but I know the song.
It's called Hit 'Em Up. It's been like people used to just like drop hella diss songs, and was like that was like the time.
The time to be alive, shy.
I mean, were we alive?
Were we?
I don't know. I just feel like diss songs have just changed.
Have they?
Yeah.
Well, times have
like,
changed.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, it's like different, you know. Oh my god, you know how Kendrick just dropped this song?
Mm-hmm.
I saw somewhere on the internet, I don't know how true it is. I saw somewhere on the internet that he has like a 19-minute long version of it.
Damn.
And I'm like, if you need to go on for 19 minutes talking shit about somebody, you must really fucking dislike them.
Yeah, but then at the same time, do you really dislike them that much? Because you're spending your time giving them 19 minutes of your time.
Yeah, but like, okay, in Kendrick's song, didn't he just make reference that I think wasn't Drake like calling around trying to dig up dirt on him? I feel like he was also spending his time.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. That's why I said I can never do a diss track. I never said that, but now I'm saying that. I can't do a diss track, bro. I can't put this on. Give me a second. I need lip gloss, and you need something on your lips too.
I do actually.
Your lips are a little dry.
I don't know where I left my lip gloss.
1, 2, 3. Spare fingers.
Hi guys, and welcome to La Lucha is Real podcast. I'm your host, Angel.
And I'm Edith.
And we're back.
Again?
Back at it again with the white vans. Just kidding. I say the random shit.
Yeah, you fucking do, bro. I'm trying to keep up, bro. I got a little notebook. I got a little notebook in my thing where I write every like phrase you say randomly. So that way.
But that's old. This has been old. This is like, damn, Daniel.
Yeah, damn, Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, ese sí me acuerdo. Just stuff that I do actually remember. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I was younger and my memory still worked.
Sorry, guys. We had to put some lip gloss on because your girl was chapped as fuck over here. I had like booty hole lips.
Booty hole. Booty hole. Booty hole. Bruh. Guys, ahorita me eché una coquita. Pues de la coquita, like la coquita. And
¿De la coquita?
De la coquita. And I thought it was going to pick me up, but it didn't. I needed to get the other coquita.
It fucking didn't. You need the other coquita.
I need the other coquita, man.
We're like not in it right now.
Not in it to win it. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. No?
This might be a weird episode.
This might be like where you guys find out how fucking really weird we are.
Maybe. Okay, you said you were going to ask me a deep question.
Oh my god. Give me a second. That's because I gotta go to Instagram. Oh, I got my new glasses. Sorry guys. I need to show you later.
Mm-hmm. Like reading glasses, or are they like prescription glasses? Or just like for show?
No, they're like actual glasses. Because I told you I lost my other glasses. Mm-hmm. Can't find them. They're in my room.
Oh, damn.
Can't find them. So I had to order new ones, and yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Bro, I'm having contacts in.
Oh,
bitch! I have contacts in right now. You think I was gonna drive without fucking glasses? You want me to fucking be a danger to society?
Okay, but how many fingers am I holding up?
7.
Nope.
11.
Nope.
100.
No. You said 100. Technically, I'm holding up 5. Because
Why?
thumbs are not fingers.
They're not?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, they're not. Thumbs are not considered fingers.
They're what
they're
are they
thumbs.
Oh, they're like they fall under a different thing, right?
Are they still phalanges?
I think aren't they phalanges?
No, I think your fingers are phalanges.
Bro.
I don't know the body anatomy like that. So I don't know.
Pendejas. Why you stay quiet? Well. Can you stop staring at me?
Get to the fucking...
I feel like you're attacking me right now.
With my eyeballs?
Yes, with your eyeballs. Like,
never heard of such thing.
I feel like you have a problem with me.
Stop being a snowflake.
Excuse me? I could be a snowflake if I want to.
Something a snowflake would say.
Exactly. Anyways, I have a question for you, Angel.
Yeah.
It's random.
Okay.
Random question. I ask Angel random questions. If you want to tune into our first Friday on Patreon, you know, I asked her a little son.
What did you ask me?
I don't fucking remember, but I remember I asked you a question because I already asked you the first one. Okay. I find random questions, so here goes the second one, all right?
Oh, I remember it now.
And these are just questions, guys, to sometimes find out, like, how much she really loves me. Like, I feel like sometimes how much you really care. All right, ready?
Yeah.
What's one quality we each have that makes our friendship work so well?
One quality we each have that makes our friendship...
You can't say ADHD.
Can I say nerve spicy?
You can't say mental... You can't say mental illness in this...
Well, gosh darn it, you took the answer right out from under me.
What the fuck?
Dude, I fucking can't right now. It's the... Should I do my cowboy voice?
Let's see.
Or... Hago mi voz de la España porque así hablan. Coño.
This girl, bro. Can you fucking answer the fucking question?
Maybe I'm trying to, like, delay.
People are probably like, what the fuck is happening today? Sorry, guys.
It's a weird one. Thank you for tuning in and sticking
Yeah.
through it. What was the question again?
Oh God. They're probably like, these bitches are weird as fuck.
They're probably like, are these girls on drugs?
We might be. You fucking don't know. Okay, what's one quality?
But we're not. Just fucking weird.
What's one quality we each have that makes our friendship work so well?
What makes our friendship work so well?
Yeah.
I feel like we're a happy balance.
Like,
because
what's the quality though?
I feel like sometimes you're more go with the flow and I'm not. So I feel like we kind of balance each other.
Or fight.
When have we fought?
We fought many times. Don't fucking lie to our friends. Don't fucking lie to them.
Okay, stop exaggerating.
We keep it real.
You're hell exaggerating.
Okay, maybe not.
No, for real. I feel like sometimes like you're more go with the flow and I'm more like I'm such a like a planner.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes we kind of like have that like harmony in the middle.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like half planned, half go with the flow. And sometimes you get some of the best memories that way.
That's true.
Because I feel like sometimes when you're too go with the flow, we end up with what's called like an ADHD paralysis and we don't know what the fuck to do. Y ahí estamos dando vueltas. And then Val be getting pissed because we're going up and down, not knowing what to do.
Okay. Damn, that sounded specific.
Yeah, and then sometimes if it's too organized, it kind of like sucks the fun out of it, you know?
Yeah. There's no fun in organization.
There's a lot of fun in organization.
I'm trying to see if there's the word fun and go with the flow. Nope, there's no. That didn't work out for me.
No, it didn't.
Fuck it. I'm rolling with it. There's no fun in organization.
No, so I feel like that's what works in our friendship. It's like we're like a perfect harmony, and we just kind of balance each other.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Okay, what about you? What do you think?
I did not prepare for this question to be thrown back at me, first of all. I feel like, well, it's because what I was going to say kind of is the same thing that you were going to say.
Stop lying.
No, for real, bro. Like, that's the first thing that comes in my mind.
Okay, what's the second?
What? I didn't get that far, bro.
You didn't get that far?
I didn't get that far. The second...
Cue the elevator music.
No,
No, that's Jeopardy.
Damn it. That's a corrido, never mind.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't know, I'm just thinking about a quality that I like about you. Not about, I don't know about, but you know what? I really like how you could look at something and always be open-minded to both sides.
That's not answering the question.
Yeah, I know, but like, I just thought about that right now.
You said what? You said what about me?
I said I like how you...
What the fuck?
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm literally like on my last, like my last brain cell is dying right now. It's like...
I was like, was she even speaking English? Or was maybe I just not comprehending?
No, it's my last brain cell. My last brain cell is trying. I love how you can look at a situation and look at both sides of it. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
And
I do that a lot.
I'm really passionate about one side. Mm-hmm. And you open my eyes to the other side. And then I'll be like, oh, that's cool. I'll still stay on my side, but that's cool.
I think that I don't know. Some people like are true believers that the world is black and white, and I don't think so. I feel like there's black and white and gray and everything in between.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like there's no, with anything, there is no this or that.
No, yeah, definitely. I think so. I think that too. Mm-hmm. But I feel like sometimes I get too passionate about certain things that I'm just like
a hill. What's a hill you will not fucking move from? Like you will stand on that hill no matter fucking what. Like all of Houston could come falling down and you will not budge. Well, what movie is that from?
Angel, you know I'm not good with movie quotes, guys.
I'm just kidding. I fucked up the...
Oh, you did? What is it?
It's from Selena.
Oh.
It wasn't Houston, though. It was... what is... where the fuck is she from? In Texas. Selena?
Not
Corpus Christi.
Yeah, there we go. Right?
I think she says, all of Corpus Christi could come crumbling down and he will not budge. Remember her dad?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. What is a hill you will not come down from?
That's a hard question for somebody that has one brain cell working right now. Well, give me an example. You, Avid. Tell me.
What is a hill you will die on? Die. That's how passionate.
Damn.
That's how passionate you'll be. I don't know.
Well, why you ask me that question? You see, it's hard. Like, there was always, like, I'm passionate about stuff, but I'm always open to learning, like, the other side or learning whatever. And, like, you know, I'm always open to change as well.
Here's the thing. I feel like, I don't know why this just came to my head, and I don't want to get political, but I'm sick and tired of a two-party fucking country.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's... There we go. You gotta feed me something, bro. Yes, I'm fucking done with... I wish we could get rid of this fucking two-party system and just have the people go for themselves, and people actually have to do their research on who the fuck they're voting, and not just voting red or blue just because their family, sus tataras abuelos han votado así or whatever the shit. No, like do your fucking research and make sure that they're actually benefiting you, because a lot of people vote against themselves. Sorry.
You're real passionate.
Sorry.
There you go. I just had to get your juices flowing.
I just don't agree.
Yeah, that's one thing. I don't even know why. I think maybe because like they're fucking campaigning already.
Yeah.
And I was getting those fucking text messages.
My mom. Oh, okay. I don't know. I signed up for something where I don't get them. So that's good. But my mom keeps on getting them. And she's like, what the fuck do they want from me?
Yeah, and I'll mark them as spam and shit. And I'll still fucking get them. But I don't know. I guess I'm with you. I'm so sick and tired of this two-party fucking state, because like some people, for the sake of not fucking voting for the other side, like how you said, because of their family and their whole life, that's what they've been or whatever. Yeah. They're fucking voting for somebody, even if they don't even stand with their beliefs.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? It's like, and people don't even care to fucking research what each person stands for. Versus they're just like, oh, I just always vote this. And I'm like, this is why it's a fucking shit show right now. And I don't want to get political, but I'm just sick and tired of all of it.
You're preaching to the choir, because you feel the same way. Like this two-party shit is not benefiting anybody except for the politicians in power. But
yeah,
I'm also,
they probably laugh at us too.
Yeah, they do. And I'm also tired of, sorry guys, we're gonna get a little bit political, not like whatever. I just think there should be a fucking retirement age where you should get the fuck out of like the politics and just live your life. Like, you shouldn't be old, like casi muriéndote, like running for office.
Mm-hmm. Especially with mentalities from the old fucking...
Yes, exactly. We're in a modern day like society, and you're not up to date. Like, you don't even know what TikTok is, bro. Like,
and then like these mentalities from the fucking Ice Age and shit.
Yeah, like the world has changed. Like, whatever you think doesn't work anymore. You keep on trying to implement these laws from the olden days. Like, it don't work like that anymore, boo boo. No, it doesn't. Mm-hmm. That goes for presidential candidates. That goes for the Senate. That goes for the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
But, to each their own, I guess.
To each their own.
I just don't think they should, like, I don't know.
Okay, that took a fucking turn. We went from being goofy to fucking preaching politics.
So, but you know what? On a real note, bro, I feel like we've done a lot of progression with getting younger voters out, right? Mm-hmm. These past elections, I'm talking about like a couple elections back, like it's been incrementing as younger voters, right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like this election, those younger voters are gonna go down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna see a need to fucking vote. They just don't.
I kind of see it though. Yeah. It's just the wild west out here.
And then you already know the people that most vote statistically are usually older people. Mm-hmm. So.
Why is that? I wonder.
Yeah.
But
statistically, it's proven. I don't know what age range, but it's older people.
Yeah. I wonder why. Was it something that in your home was very important, was to vote? Was it something you were taught? Like, do you think it's something that's like in the household?
I don't know. I don't feel like
I know a lot of people who like they're very passionate about voting. Like they're very like, and they teach everybody, or not everybody, but like their family members and stuff, that like how important it is to vote and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's like people who like, like even their parents, like they've never been taught how important it is or anything. Like they just don't talk about that.
Yeah. Well, with me, it's like, I feel like we talked about more voting once I got to the voting age, And then I was like, I'm going to vote. Because you know how I've been. Mm-hmm. But voting. But I'm just like, God damn. Y'all giving me a rough, like.
Yeah.
It's rough out here, So I don't know. But you know what? But my dad is very, very about voting, especially for his country. Mm-hmm. So obviously my dad's from Mexico, so Yeah. So even if he's miles away, he still votes. So he was so passionate about it. He's like,
Yeah.
¿Dónde está mi boleta? No ha llegado. And
He gets it like shipped out here?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Mexican,
That's
you
cool.
live over here, you could definitely get that shipped out over here.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes big pride on like voting and stuff like that, and of course for his country. I mean, you know, you can vote here too. He votes, but it's not like his country, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, on the other, sorry guys, I'm gonna deviate a little bit on that. Did you hear, to all my Mexican Americans out here, compadres mexicanos, they made it easier for you to get dual citizenship if you were born here in the U.S. To Mexican parents.
Yeah, my sister was telling me because we've actually been trying to look into getting dual citizenship. And my sister was she's been looking into it, but yeah, she just sent me a thing and I was like, oh, they're making it easier and stuff.
Yeah.
I also, one thing I really like, and I had sent you like this video that I saw or whatever,
Yeah.
how they're trying to make like people who are Americans and stuff, or like foreigners to Mexico, to start paying taxes over there and shit. And they're fucking like getting pissed. And I'm like, you're getting pissed? Hold on. These are like the same Americans who like out here get pissed because all these illegal immigrants are not fucking paying taxes, but you're going to another fucking country and not trying to pay taxes? And it's like, and not only that, but you guys are like, the people who are moving out there and not paying taxes are inflating all the fucking prices and making it like hard for anybody to fucking be able to afford anything out there.
Los mismos mexicanos que están allí, bro, rent has gone up, food has gone up. It's literally become very hard for them to afford their lifestyle because you have all these Americans with a lot of them retired, you know, a lot of them with American salaries, meaning that they have remote jobs, so their salary comes from over here, and making obviously much more money, like making it impossible for the people that live here because claro que va a subir todo.
And it's happening close to where my family's from, because where my family's from is close to this is San Carlos, and right there, like there's like a whole hill where there's like all these like wealthy like Americans living there. You can see it just by like how the houses are built and everything, and they're like fucking fortresses because they have like all these walls like blocking them from like, you know, from the out or whatever. And what they're doing now too is they're trying to fucking make like all these beaches private just for them. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, like yo también quiero mi terrenito allá en Mexico, you know, like don't get me wrong, like I want my little land too, but like I'm not gonna like make it harder for everybody there, you know. Like I also plan on, like if I'm planning on having my land out there, I'm gonna plan to be like a fucking citizen too, you know, like also pay my taxes out there, do what I need to do.
That para like give back to the community, you know, give back to the country you're in. And it just sucks, bro. It just sucks. I like hasta la cultura, like they go over there, right? For, you know, cuz whatever, they go to Mexico because obviously they could like afford much more based on their salary and stuff. But then again, like for example, like that lady that fucking bought an apartment, where was it, guys? Where was it? It went viral, bro. But she bought an apartment next to this restaurant that's known for always having mariachi, you know, for always and being loud. And it's because así es nuestra cultura, you know. We love to enjoy our music, we love to laugh, we love to be loud, you know. And she's over here putting in complaints and trying to get them shut down because they were too noisy.
No, why the fuck
are you moving over there? Like, why the fuck are you moving? Stay over here, like somewhere, I don't know, in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't fucking know, but why the fuck would you move over there then? O también como Mazatlán, donde las bandas en las playas, they try to take them out.
That's fucking bullshit, bro.
Because I guess it's too fucking noisy. Like, bro, es parte de la cultura. Like, if you don't like it, then
go somewhere else.
So sad.
Go somewhere else.
Like, you don't think that we come to this country and sometimes have to assimilate to whatever customs or whatever? Like, do the same. I don't understand. Pero no. Yeah. Anyways.
You got real passionate there. Did you wake up a little bit?
my one brain cell turned into two. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I definitely think they should pay taxes, their visas and everything like that.
Yeah, I think they're getting a lot stricter on like the borders and stuff. Because antes you could just fucking waltz in there and nothing,
Yeah.
But I'm really happy that they're getting more strict and stuff.
Yeah, even if it means like, us, we have to pay or something, as long as it goes back to the community.
Yeah.
Agradecer. Pero sí. I guess that's a hill I'll die. Is that where we started?
Yeah.
What's a hill you'll die on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any other deep questions
do you think do you ever see yourself like moving to Mexico?
No. Not permanently.
Not permanently.
No. I do see myself like having like a vacation as I'm over here talking shit. No, but I for real, like I'm not afraid to like pay taxes and like invest money into like my community and all that stuff. Obviously when I have money, but
Soon.
I don't plan on like moving over there permanently.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
True. I don't know if I would move there permanently, but I would move there half the time. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Where some people move somewhere like for 6 months of the year and then like alternate between like I would do that. Mm-hmm. I could move permanently, and honestly, it seems like so peaceful. I'm not gonna lie to you, because la vida over there is just so different.
It's slower too.
It's slower. The people, the culture, it's just. I love it. Like you're in a different world, and here it's just like hustle. Like give you attitude for no fucking reason. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
She's talking to you. You know who you are.
Like people just ni dicen buenos días ni nada. Like it just irks the fuck out of me.
Bro, that's people who can't say good morning.
No, that irks the fuck out of me. Like people passing by my office, and I don't give a fuck if anybody like from my work is watching. If you pass my office and you just like look into my office and look at me and then keep on walking, don't say fucking good morning. You're on my I don't like you list. I don't fuck with you list. Like I'm faking it till I make it. Mm-hmm. Because it's just like I don't understand. I don't know. Es que a lo mejor because.
But if they make eye contact with you too, right? Because I think it's different.
That's what I said. If they make eye contact, look into my office, make eye contact, and just keep on. Like, you
not even a smile.
No, or sometimes a smile. And I understand that. Whatever. Like sometimes maybe you just don't want to.
Maybe you're not in the mood to talk. Because I've been there.
Yeah. But no, literally, look at me and just keep on. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But then again. There's a niña, it was like really ingrained to me to always say, good morning, buenos días, siempre saludar, and I think, I feel like in our culture, it's been very ingrained, so it's like, the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I acknowledge your presence, why can't you acknowledge mine? You have an issue? I'll make, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, Edith woke up, not in a good mood either.
You a little cranky over there?
Oh, cranky.
Any more deep questions for me?
Oh, yeah. I got
what was the question?
Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. What personal growth or positive changes have you noticed in me since we first met?
I thought you were going to say me. I was like, oh, okay. And you, since we first met? Mm.
Your soul always creeps me out.
My phone?
Yeah. It's looking at me, bro. It's peeking through the fucking window.
It's looking into your soul.
I mean, it probably is, bro. It is in my soul.
7 days. Where's that from?
Fucking Angel, I'm not good with movies. Quotes. Let me just fucking guess. Scary movie.
The movie? No. It's a scary movie, but it's not a scary movie.
7 days, okay. Is it something I've watched?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
But I feel like it's a movie that everybody's watched.
¿Cuál?
The Ring?
Oh, yeah. I watched
she like calls and she'll be like, 7 days.
That's fucking creepy as fuck, bro. You know what? I'm not a big movie watcher. Like, I'll watch them, but I'm not like, unless it's Harry Potter.
As an adult, I feel like I haven't been a huge movie watcher because I feel like I'm so fucking busy. Like there's just a lot going on, and then sometimes I'm just too mentally drained to focus on a movie. But growing up, I loved watching movies.
You see? But back to the question, bro.
Oh, back to the question. Back it up. Okay, I'm ready. What was the question?
You mean I gotta tell you the question again?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What kind of podcasters are we? What personal growth or positive changes have you noticed in me since we first met?
What positive changes or growth have I seen in you since we met?
Yeah, we're talking about using a lot of different growths.
Growths? I think you're more positive.
You know what's funny, bro?
Huh.
I think I've always been, not always been positive, but before a certain time, I was very like a very how do you say? Optimistic person.
Uh-huh.
And then it came a time where I stopped being that.
Because of your bum ass ex?
Damn, I wasn't gonna put it like that, bro. But it happens to be the same time. But
you're like, I don't know. The timelines are aligning.
God dang. But yeah.
No, I remember. Because I remember sometimes you were a wet blanket.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Like a moisture blanket?
A moist. You were a little moist.
Oh, definitely. I know what I was.
Because I remember I would tell you something, and then I feel like you had this thing back then where sometimes you would kind of like bring up the negative.
Yeah.
Or,
did I?
Yeah.
Like what? Give me an example.
You know, they're making me think.
Okay. All right. I brought in the negative.
Or there was times when, I'm not saying you were like a negative fucking Nancy all the time. I'm just saying like I feel like you're definitely a lot more optimistic. Well, from when I met you, right? Because
yeah, you met me. When you met me, I was already in a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You sure the fuck were. But I definitely think you're a lot more optimistic now. You're more positive. I feel like you see things more on the bright side now, or like I feel like you're more into like manifesting now. Like you're like, instead of saying like, oh, like it's gonna happen, you're like, it will happen, it will happen. And back then I feel like you weren't. Mm-hmm. Like you were more kind of like, oh, I don't know.
That's crazy because when I was before, I was very into like I was manifesting before even knowing the fuck is manifesting. Because I remember a lot of shit that I made happen. Obviously, it made happen, but like it happened when I like was literally manifesting, like saying it and shit like that. And then there was a time in my life where it just kind of lost myself. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
So I have noticed that. Also, wait, you just wanted one thing, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just one quality.
Yeah.
One growth. Now you, Miss Missy. Now you're same. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bitch, don't look at me like that.
I'm the same.
I'm just saying.
No, I can tell you a lot of things.
Oh, fuck yeah. You've done a lot of growth. What?
I'm waiting for you to answer.
Well, yeah, I'm trying. Well, it seemed like you were going to say something.
No.
That's why. Well, why are you looking at me like this?
No, because if you were to ask, I feel like if you were to ask me about me, I could tell you.
No, yeah. I feel like if you would ask me about me, I could tell you a lot of shit, bro.
You're more down to do shit now.
I was always down with the crowd.
No, there's a lot of times where I feel like you had like a lot of excuses.
Depending if sure.
Because I feel like me and like, because I remember there was a lot of times where like.
I'm trying to remember, bro. I kind of like that part of me is. Yeah. It's blurry.
Because I know like there was times where we'd be like, hey, like we should do something or do this or whatever. And then you'd be like, Yeah, I'll ask if I can. But then I feel like even when you said, yeah, I'll ask or whatever, I could hear it in your voice that you weren't down.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, I'll let you know, girl. And then I remember I'd be like, that means no, babe, to Val.
That means you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're more open to actually like doing more.
Maybe because I can.
You think so? Mm-hmm. No, it's because I'm telling you, it's because you were with your bum ass ex.
Damn,
like,
Angel really don't like my ex, guys.
No, I just feel like because you couldn't do anything without him.
No, yeah, because the codependency was real.
Like, I would be like, oh, Edith, like, let's go do something or whatever. And then you'd be like, oh, I'll see.
Yeah, but it's because, la verdad, I was one of those girls that I just loved spending time with my boo. Like, I would, like, I admit it, I would choose, like, you know, my boo over friends all the time. Mm-hmm. So.
But that's what I'm saying.
In a toxic way.
You're more, like, down.
Yeah.
To do stuff.
Yeah. You haven't seen me in a relationship, though. Well, in a bit.
Yeah. So. Wait, are you saying that that's the same way you are?
Yeah, that's the same way, bro. I'm gonna get in a relationship y ya nunca me vas a ver.
Ew.
I'm just kidding. Ew.
Ew, brother. Ew.
Ew. I give myself the ick.
What's that, brother? Brother, what's that?
I can't. You know what's something you've really worked on, though?
What?
That I think you've done a lot of growth. How can I know the word to this, but I can't. Let's see if you give me the word, okay? Because you're really good with words, okay? You're less, like, how do you say hard on yourself? How do I say that? You're less, like, I guess, hard on yourself. I don't know how else to put it.
I don't think.
But I feel like there's a word to this. You're like.
In like what ways?
Like, you're more, ¿cómo se dice? Bro, sorry, guys. I can't fucking think, but you see the little pelitos,
yeah,
bro?
I see them.
Those little furs? You're, like, more gentle to yourself, more kinder to yourself. Because I feel like before, you were very self-critical. There we go. You're less self-critical on yourself. And now you're more, I feel like don't get me wrong, you know, you're always working to be, like, less and less, or, like, not saying like you're not, God, I can't fucking think, bro. But I'm saying like you're not so judgmental on yourself, because I feel like you yourself are your worst fucking critic. Yourself are the one that like was really self-critical of yourself. And I feel like throughout the time that I've seen you evolve and stuff, like you just, I guess you could say, kinder to yourself. You're more understanding. You like sometimes let it be, and you're just.
I think so, because I think that's because I think as I've gotten older and I've gotten in a good place in my life, I think it's because I've given myself, and I know Val has given me the space to really unpack a lot of the shit that like I buried. And like, why are you trying to make me cry?
Sorry.
I feel like for a long time, I was in survival mode, and I did what I needed to do to get through that point of my life.
Yeah.
And I was very hard on myself, because I was like, you got to keep going. Like, you gotta, like, you know what I mean? Like, I had, like, certain expectations of myself.
Yeah.
And that was the mentality that I needed to get through that point in my life.
Sorry.
And I feel like now, I feel like I'm in a really good place of my life. Like mentally, financially, like in like a lot of areas of my life, in a very good place where I have given myself, and Val has given me the space to kind of like work out some of the shit that like I went through when I was younger. And I feel like I'm more understanding of why I did the things that I did and why I said the things that I did, because I've came to the realization that like that was who I needed to be to get through that point of my life.
And I love that. I love that, you know, with time you've developed like that, you've grown that way. Because I remember glimpses. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I feel like my adolescence is a blur in a way, but I have glimpses of like sometimes you being very hard on yourself. Like, don't get me wrong, perfectionism is good to a point, you know? And I feel like you, with everything, it was like you were really hard on yourself if it wasn't perfect to your standard, you know? And sometimes life happens, so you couldn't get it that way.
Yeah.
You know? And you were really hard, even though it was life, you know? Like, but now I feel like you're like, you know what? I get it. You know, this happened. It was out of my control, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think a lot just has to do with also maturity, I think.
Yeah.
Although I do think I was very mature for my age, I think maturity with also being naive.
Wisdom?
No,
Well,
I think when I was younger,
like,
it was like
now you're with wisdom. That's why I said maturity. Now you have wisdom.
Now it's maturity and experience.
Yeah.
And before I was maturity and naiveness, you know?
You just didn't know why you were feeling these things because you didn't allow yourself to really dive into it. You know?
It's actually because I was talking to my therapist and because she was asking me about like past traumas and stuff, and she was like asking me like different questions. You know, she was doing like a lot of lead up and follow up questions or whatever, and she was like, you know, something I noticed by talking to you is that you went through a lot of like traumatic experiences. She's like, but how come you always like brush them off like it wasn't a big deal? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, do you constantly feel like you don't want to like you're going to inconvenience someone by allowing yourself to feel what that traumatic experience was? And she's like, do you feel like that way now? Like, she's like, do you not want to talk about your problems with people? Because you feel like you're gonna like inconvenience them or bother them and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, first I feel like everybody has their own shit that they're going through, and I just never wanted to add to anybody else's. And I know that a lot of that came from when I was younger. I never wanted to make my mom's life easy, like harder. Yeah. I never wanted to make her life harder by like going to her with like shit, you know, and being like, and then her having to worry or her having, you know what I mean? Obviously she was like, she did find out about these things and stuff over time and even during that time, but I just always kind of like tried to play it off like it wasn't a big deal because I just didn't want to stress her more than she already was. And she asked me if I still did that now. And then I was like, sometimes. I was like, I think I just got so used to dealing with my own problems. And I was like, I feel like sometimes I will go to people and talk about them once I've already kind of processed them myself. But.
And not play them out as a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, this.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the things that I've seen, like, growth in myself, is that I feel like I can talk about something now more openly than when I was...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Than before, you know, when I was younger.
I completely agree.
Because I feel like before I would have just, like, kind of stayed quiet about certain things, even though que me estaban... Like, me estaba ahogando, I would just kind of deal with it. And I feel like now, like, I'll think about something and, you know, or whatever, and then I'll be more willing to open up about them. Yeah. But. Wow. Maybe we should take a quick break.
I love it.
Let's take a quick break.
I don't know. In the ways, like, you know, I've tried to be a little bit soft, like, understanding of why I changed so much, because I'm also kind of hard on myself because I'm like, how did I allow him, or how did I allow myself to change that much for somebody, you know? Like, I literally let him, because I feel like I let him, you know, dim my light. Because during that time,
he did. He was holding you back. And I told you that. I was like, he was holding you back.
You told me that, but I was just like in this, ¿cómo se dice? I don't know. I felt trapped. I feel like there was no way out. Like, I feel like I just got to make it work. And I was also very like, I got to make this work, you know? Like, and yeah, because I would remember how I was younger, and I was, oh God, girl. the world couldn't stop me, you know. And then came to him, and it's like, fuck. I just started going downhill and downhill. Yeah.
Because I feel like I noticed that about you. Like, I saw that, like, you wanted more. I could see that you were hungry. Like you weren't going to be complacent. And I could see that, like, in you. But I feel, like, again, I feel like it was just, like, you were also, like, sabotaging yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like that's why I think that was a huge reason why we got along so well, because I feel like I could see that hunger in you. I could see the, like, you wanted more for yourself and you wanted to achieve big things. And I could see it in, like, the little things, you know, and the little things that you said and the little things of this and that. And then, but I feel like whenever he was around or in the picture, it was like he was dimming your light.
Yeah.
He was casting a fucking shadow.
He sure was. And I feel like I held on to a lot of, like, you know, we were so happy, like, at certain points and stuff, and I kept on holding on to that, even though, of course, there was, like, more bad days than good. Especially towards the end. But I don't know, no sé. Like, una vez que me entró en razón, bro, that I was so close to breaking up with him. Well, actually, it was 2 times. One time, it was when I started working at Bank of America right after high school. And I'm like, I'm trying to, like, fucking do something, you know? I'm over here, whatever. And then he was kind of like, not really. And I was just like, why am I with him if, like, we're not compatible in that way? Yeah, I almost broke up with him. And then shit happened and didn't break up. Second time was, well, you were actually there.
I was there.
You weren't there, but it started at that point. We were walking to class, and then I got, like, a phone call. Do you remember?
Oh, the one where you were like, I don't know, and I'm like, girl, you should go.
Like, I was kind of like in shock or whatever. And yeah, that was the second time. I almost ended it there after that, but I didn't again.
Damn. But I feel like a lot of people go through that. Like, especially when you, like, I don't know, because I can sense how, like, a part of me has always been like that, where it's like, no, like, you're kind of stubborn in that way of, like, I gotta make it work.
Yeah. Like, you've invested so much time and energy into this. Like, how can it just end just like that, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said, I kept on reminding myself of the good times. Because, Angel, when I said when we had highs, like, we had highs. Like, it was... And that's what I fed off on. Like, oh, okay, it might be over here low, but I remember that at some point we were over here.
And you're trying everything you can to get back to the high.
Yeah.
Dude, this sounds like fucking drugs.
It does.
It's kind of like, you know how when people get addicted or whatever, they just keep remembering that first high they had, and then every high after that, they're just, like, trying to get back to that.
Yeah. And, bro, it low-key was, because I got down bad, bro. It was till the end where it was just, like, I felt like I was losing control. Like, I was acting in a way that it was very out of character. And I don't know. Something happened, and por causa de la vida, somehow it got out.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, if it wouldn't have played the way that it played out at the end, I think I would have been still with him, because I was that fucking codependent. I was that codependent, but because of how it ended, and the aftermath of how it, like, when it ended and after, and the shit that I found out about him, I had too much pride. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be some little value you hold for yourself, Edith. Like, gotta take on it and just run with it. And I did. And look at me now.
So at what point after did you realize, like, how codependent you were? Or was it during your relationship?
It was during my relationship.
When you realized?
Well, yeah. When I couldn't even go to... Like, well, I think I've said it before. When I couldn't even go to the store without him.
Like, to go grocery shopping?
Yeah. I could not go anywhere out in public without him. Like, it was just, like, and I don't know why, bro. Like, it was, it's so hard to explain. It's like I don't know, bro. Me causaba ansiedad. Just knowing that. It was really bad. My happiness depended on him. Depended on how his day was.
Yeah.
That's how my happiness depended. Like, if he was having a bad day, I was having a fucking bad day.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a lot of stress.
Yeah. You know, and it's like stuff that, you know,
because didn't you feel like in constant like you weren't in control of your own life?
Yeah. I feel like I was just like there.
And then you're just waiting for him to determine how your day is gonna go?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really like, when it all ended, I was really hard on myself because I put a lot of blame on myself because I don't have anybody else to blame but myself for falling there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, with therapy and shit like that, I've been better.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get me wrong, there's times that I'm just like, I get like urges and like a veces me entra and I'm like, why the fuck? Like, it's just so much time, but I get it. I learned from that experience, you know. I learned so much, honestly, and I wouldn't be the person that I am right now if it weren't for that relationship, like that specifically. Even if it was bad, good, whatever, like I don't think I would have been the person that I am now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just, sometimes I'm like, fuck, that was a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
I dragged it out, honestly.
Have you forgiven yourself or ever allowing yourself to get to that point?
Why are you asking me that question?
I don't know. Because you blamed yourself a lot. So I'm asking, like, do you feel like you've forgiven yourself? Because it's a very hard place. And I feel like, especially when you're a very strong-willed woman and you always say, that's not going to be me. And then...
And it ends up you, bro.
And it ends up being you. And you, like, blame yourself for, like, how the fuck did I let myself get there? Like, what the fuck, you know?
Bitch. No, yeah. That's a bit, like, how you said it. I was like, I would never let a man treat me like that. I would never be that woman, right? And I ended up being that woman, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Why? I don't know how it ended up like that. I just remember that I was just in the apartment and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But even when I realized it, I didn't have the strength.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the strength to leave, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what was your question again? Have I forgiven myself?
I said, have you forgiven yourself? Or do you think that's still something that's in progress?
I feel like, can you say a partial forgiveness?
Yeah.
I
mean, it's your life. It's your experience.
I would say, like, I have forgiven myself to a certain point, you know? It's still a lot that I'm just like, why? Like, why did you let yourself? And you know what's funny? It was like, I don't know if it's generally like that, you know? It was easier for me to forgive him for everything than it was to forgive myself.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, for him, like, I learned from what I learned, and he's completely forgiven. Like, yeah. Ya lo que es el pasado. But with me, like, whatever, like, because I let myself, because I hold accountability of how the fuck shit, like, how bad I let myself go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hard on myself. But I guess I've forgiven myself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
More than before, bro.
But not, like, all the way.
Not all the way. I feel like that's, like, con tiempo.
Something that you're still working on?
Con tiempo, I guess I will. I don't know if I ever will. It's just I don't think anybody knows how down bad I was. Only myself.
Yeah. And I think that's probably why, well, I don't know, I can't speak for you, but kind of like even just gauging from what you're telling me, it kind of sounds like you've forgiven him, but also because you just want nothing to do with him anymore. No, you're like, I don't want anything that he did or said to, like, I don't want that to be held over my head. Like, I don't want to think about it anymore. So you're like, forgiven, by good riddance. And I feel like with you, it's a little bit harder to forgive yourself because you still have to live with you. You still have to live with what you put up with. You still have to live up with that. And you can't escape yourself.
No, unfortunately.
So I feel like I can see why it's harder to forgive yourself than it is to forgive someone else.
Fucking bullshit, bro. Fucking bullshit. But like I said, like that relationship had its real bads, but it also had its good times, especially like at the beginning. We're just young, dumb, and in love, how that starts. And then, progress to something else. And that's why I lost myself and I lost my light. You know what? During that time, I also was like less like this. Like, obviously like this, but I've always been very quirky, like very like, I don't know, I just have these weird things. I don't know. I'm just pero en ese tiempo me daba pena, like I was just like, I can't be completely myself.
Like you felt like you had to walk on eggshells?
Yes, I felt like I was going to be judged.
Yeah.
For being myself, incomplete. And y eso me tomó mucho tiempo because even after that relationship ended, like it took me a while to kind of like start accepting myself and completely. And now I'm on the fucking internet just being fucking dumb as shit. But definitely it was took a lot.
No, I feel that, and I feel like because I've seen you then and now and stuff, and you definitely are a lot more silly. I think I think you give yourself permission to kind of be childish. Like you allow yourself that like joy of when you were younger, and it's because you had to like push that part of yourself down while you were with him. And like I saw that. I feel like because also he was kind of judgmental. He was fucking judgmental, and I feel like he would have been like, "What the fuck?" Like
why are you acting like childish? Like why are you being so immature?
Yeah. And so I 100% could see how that happened, and like now you've given yourself like permission to be childish and like silly and fun and
just not give a fuck.
And not give a fuck. Although I still see sometimes that you hold yourself back.
Yeah, with certain people, it's cause especially if like I don't know, it's like brand new people's. It's really hard for me to like be ultimately. I don't want to weird you out with all my weirdness.
I know. A veces sí todavía eres reservada, pero
sí.
Like you definitely have given yourself more space to allow that part of yourself come out more.
Yeah, and whoever wants to get to know that part of myself, like is yo con tiempo,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a part of me that I rather. Because I feel like you could be easily judged for that shit. Like, if somebody fucking, like, the way that I act with you, if somebody just met me and I acted the same fucking way, they'd be like, bitch, something cuckoo in here? What the fuck? Yeah. Like, but, and the more you get to know me, you guys start seeing how, like, I don't know how playful I am.
Yeah. I've definitely, I think we're alike in that way because when I was younger, like I was so hard on myself too, and I was more serious.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I remember you as more serious. Like you were way more serious. Yeah. Me or white blanket, you serious? Pues pa donde vamos, bro? Y'all can imagine that friendship back then. No, but even then when it was just me and you,
it was different. Yeah, it was different. But I feel like I don't know, being surrounded by other people, it was just, I don't know, different. But I do think that I was a lot more serious. It's funny because even a lot of times growing up, people used to think that my sister was younger. They used to think that I was the older sister because they'd be like, oh, I don't know, you just, the way you carry yourself, you're more serious. And my sister could be goofy, Yeah. And I just feel like my sister has never really been afraid to express herself. And I think I've always been more like serious, very hard on myself. Yeah. And I think now that I've gotten older, I've kind of became more accepting. And I think a lot of it happened even just within the last few years. even just within the last few years, because I realized that I was assimilating. I was trying to be like, I don't want to feel like the odd person out. Like, I don't want to feel weird. I don't want that kind of attention.
Yeah.
And then I think a lot of it, because I started seeing people on the internet being like, I didn't realize how much I was assimilating and mirroring the people around me and trying to like fit in, quote unquote, you know? And I think I did that for a long time. And then they're like, it honestly, and then this is when I kind of started like suspecting that I was like ADHD and all this stuff, because even when I was by myself, I had so many quirks that I would have showed them to other people. And I found like, I guess like discreet ways of kind of letting out that kind of energy. Like I do this thing where I go like this. That's one of my tics. Yeah, and I feel like because it was like it's like a discreet way that I would do it. I would do it under my desk. I would do like weird things to kind of let that energy out. And I feel like now that I'm kind of just allowing myself to be me, like my most authentic self. And I feel like I'm letting that like silliness out. Like that whole like being childish that I pushed down, and the silliness and the goofiness and all like that authentic me, I'm allowing it to come out now.
Yeah.
And so I 100% can relate to that.
Yeah, we definitely are much more fucking childish than we were when we first met.
Yeah. And it's funny because I feel like cuando estamos juntas se nos sale más.
Yes, because we be saying some random, like we be fucking, sometimes guys, we be talking to each other in fucking weird ass accents.
Yeah.
Like, or say fucking shit weird, like, I don't know, whatever comes out. Like,
what the fuck were you saying right now? Is my eyelash throwing a gang sign?
Let me see. Where did it go? Oh, okay, it's right here. It was right here on your upper lip. So it
like I had a whisker?
Yeah, like a dark ass bigote hair or something. I was like, let me brush it, but you brushed it off.
It's because I felt it coming out my eyelash.
Yeah,
I was like,
it blocked the right. Oh, then I felt the hair. But it blocked the right one here, and I was like, you're gonna catch it.
Oh, I would have been pissed if you wouldn't have said nothing. And I'm trying to snip.
I would not do that to you. I told you, put on lip gloss today.
I know. Oh yeah, we talking weird accents. It's so funny. Like, and it's not even a specific accent. It's just like a weird accent. I think we've done it even on here too. We'll be like making weird voices. Yeah. I can't do it on command.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
It just me too fucking start.
It just comes out.
No, but yeah, I feel like you definitely are fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah, but I think it's because we're just so like judge free with each other that it's just like, yeah, it's that comfortableness.
Like, you gonna judge me, bitch?
Yeah, when I'm just as weird as you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck? Nothing gana aquí. Imagine if we were much worse. I can't imagine how serious you were back then, how much of like how negative Nancy I was, and we just can't imagine us like that again.
It's so weird. Could you imagine if we met like a 17-year-old Angel and like 16-year-old Edith? And like, I wonder what they would say about us.
Yeah, I feel like they'll be like, they're fucking weird. We don't want to hang out with them. Fucking bitches.
I think like 17-year-old me would be like, what the fuck is that? Really? Like, what the fuck you're doing?
It's like, you're 28 and you're living with your parents? That's literally what I would tell myself. And I'm like, bitch, I parent too. But
and you're like, it's a damn choice.
It's a fucking choice. But no, I feel like younger Edith would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you give me, I guess we didn't use the ick back then. What did we use back then? Like, you just,
I don't know. Ew. What was the word? I don't know. I would have cringed myself, though.
I would have been like, ew. I was too cool, bro. I was too cool.
Yeah.
Web blanket y too cool.
I was too serious. I would have been like, why the fuck you acting childish? Yeah. Why are you being so mature?
Like, grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're about to be fucking 30.
Yes! I feel like that's what I would have been like that. I would have been like, grow up. Like, why are you fucking childish?
No. And look at us there.
Es que sí era seria.
No, eras bien en seria.
I was way too serious.
I feel like we would laugh, like, you know, when we had like us time or when we were drunk.
I think se nos salía when we were drunk too, though.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever laughed as much as we laugh now. I don't think I've ever laughed like that.
Yeah.
Like that very like just let it out.
Yeah.
Like no fucks given.
Judge free, pee my pants. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and you know I've peed my pants.
Yeah, she has confirmed. But no judge me. We all pee our pants a little bit. No, but yeah.
Damn, we've come a long way.
Definitely, I'm proud of us.
Me too.
We might not be in the where we thought that our younger selves would want to be, because I feel like I don't know where I thought I would be, but well, back then when I was in a relationship, I literally thought I was gonna get married by like 20 something, less than 25, have kids by 25, have 2 kids, because I wanted to be a young mom or something. This bitch. Something like that, you know. But yeah, actually I didn't know really what I wanted. It was more so like I wanted that because my partner at the time wanted that, you know.
Yeah.
So
did you see your life as an adult with him?
No.
That's so
now we're getting to that. No, I didn't.
That's so crazy.
Like I could see it, honestly. Fuck, man. I always thought when I was younger, whatever, when I was in high school, I always had it in the back of my mind that I was gonna die young. I was like, I don't know if because I couldn't see past, fucking 22, 23. I couldn't see past that. I couldn't see past that because the partner that I was with was like, kind of like, would say like, you know, kids and stuff like that. And of course, I feel like I mentally ingrained that to myself, but subconsciously, I was like, I don't see past that because I don't see life with you. Like I don't see, but then again, since I don't see life with you, I don't see anything. Like of course I have goals and tenía metas y todo eso, but I like in the back of my mind, like, damn it, I haven't told people this, but in the back of my mind, like I just didn't see past that.
Do you think it's because you were like so codependent, so that like because you couldn't see past that age with him, it's like you couldn't see your life at all?
Yeah.
That's
sad.
crazy.
It's fucking sad, bro.
That's crazy.
And technically, I did go through like obviously not a physical death, you know, thank God. But I felt like I went through an ego death, you know, like, or a death of like that part of my life, where I was like, oh, this is why I couldn't, like, once that ended, it was like everything just, my world just completely turned. And it was like a death of that part of me, a death of that person that I was. And then since then, I'm like, oh shit. My mind was just clearer, bro. Like when I tell you, I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I literally made a plan for myself. I was like, I'm going to get the fuck out of death. Not that. I'm going to get my fuck, you know, mis respetos, you know, death. Not right now, maybe later. Yeah. But I was going to get out of debt and buy my house. And I had these goals, like move up in my company and everything like that, bro. I achieved all of them in the time frame that I wanted because I thought so fucking clear, and I was on this fucking high because I was like, wow, like I could really do this. Because for a long time, I couldn't. How could I do that by myself? Like, yeah.
He definitely clouded your judgment and stuff, and
yeah.
But you hear.
Yeah, cada quien.
Yeah.
Cada quien. I was thinking about like, you know, like don't you ever wonder like a person, like for that, you know, what is their side of the story?
What's their side of the story?
Because you know how there's always 3 sides of the story. My side, their side, and what really happened.
Yeah.
Like the unbiased perspective, you know?
Yeah.
I've always wondered that, and not only like in that relationship, but like in different instances that maybe I didn't get, like there was an altercation or whatever with another person or end of a friendship, you know. I always I wonder, like, okay, this is my side, this is how I see it, but I wonder how they see it. Am I the bad guy? Can't be the bad guy.
Well, they do say that
no, I might be that guy.
Sometimes you're like the villain in other people's stories.
Oh yeah, I completely agree in that. I definitely am a villain in a lot of people's stories. I was a girl first of all, after that relationship, I went on the thing where I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. And yeah, I feel bad. You know, I've also tried to forget that part of me too, you know, where I broke a lot of hearts and it
yeah.
I'm not tampoco like, I steady. No, but like in all seriousness, like I feel like I led people on.
Damn.
For my own fucking games.
Your own selfish.
Yeah. I guess that part of me was just very childish, very mature. I didn't know. I was like, it's like, it was so brand new to me. And, yeah.
Well, maybe it's kind of like, you know, when you let, like a, you know, like a caged dog out, and it's like, doesn't really...
A bitch.
Huh?
A bitch?
No.
You compare me to a bitch.
No. You know, like a caged dog, and like it's just, it only knows its confined space, and then you let it out. And I saw this with Cleo.
Yeah.
When
that's why she's my hija.
When we first got her, she from what I know is like she was like kept in a cage a lot before we got her.
Yeah.
She was kept contained for long periods of time. From what I'm told, is she was kept contained for long periods of time. And when we got her and we moved her in here, girl, that first night no dormimos nada, because she was just like, she wasn't, I don't think she was used to being able to like, first of all, we have like a pretty large house, and respective to a lot of houses, you know. We have a pretty large house, and she just, I feel like she was just everywhere. Like she didn't even know where the fuck.
She's like, this is too much fucking space.
Yeah, so she was just kind of like everywhere, you know. And that first night we didn't really sleep because she didn't understand. And then like over time, I think when she got used to like the new reality, she like toned it down. But yeah, I think when something's new to you, you know, you're just kind of like, what do I do with myself? Like, who am I?
Oh, yeah. Like, you mean I could do this?
You could do this?
I could do this?
Without any consequences?
Yes, exactly. And I was definitely like that, you know, like a bitch. Like that. I was just going around and, you know, just not caring about other people's feelings and how they might feel. And I ended up, como dicen, hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. And then, yeah, obviously, like, therapy helped and shit like that to realize. Because I feel like, I don't know, I needed somebody that was just, like, unbiased, that wasn't gonna just darme, like, por mi lado just because, you know. And that, they were like, you're fucked up. And I'm like, oh, okay. What do we do?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, we here now. We here.
We're here now, shawty.
We here.
Do you think you're the villain in people's stories?
Yeah.
You're the villain in my story, bro.
I'm sure.
I love villains, bro. I feel like Disney villains, makeup on point. Princesses never had their makeup on point. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, princes are cool and all, but like I feel like the villains always had the best makeup. And I'm like, why they get the best makeup? Because they're bad bitches.
I think I do think I've been a villain in people's stories.
Do you ever want to like know what their side of the story is? Like just like not like, you know, seeing it like in a movie, like something you could press click play and just like, oh, that's how they saw me.
I also think I made myself the villain in some people's stories.
In what way?
I think because I know that I intentionally hurt people.
Yeah.
So I basically made myself like it wasn't just because like I was the villain of their story and because they saw me a certain way, you know, and I was oblivious to it. I think there was times where I chose to be a villain.
Yeah.
And There's like one where I really, really was like, I think maybe things would have been different if I would have reacted differently.
Mm-hmm.
I just think I was in a very dark place, and I think if I would have thought more clearly, I wouldn't have decided to self-sabotage and be the villain.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure I think I was a villain in some people's stories. One I know I was. But I can't imagine what it was like to see it from their point of view.
Yeah.
I get glimpses of it because I've obviously talked to this person after the fact.
Yeah.
And kind of seen their point of view. And I totally understand why I was the villain. I made myself the villain.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen it a little bit from their point of view, but I didn't go through it when I hurt them. I was going through my own hurt.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, hurt people. And I think I don't know what this kind of hurt felt like.
Yeah. It's crazy if you could see, like, their perspective, you know? Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Have you talked to any of the people you've hurt before? And they've kind of given you their side of the story?
Not enough for them to give me their side. Like, I've talked a little bit for them to be like, you know, you really didn't give a fuck. Uh-huh. I'm like, I apologize.
And that was it?
Yeah, but not enough for me to, like, no. It's because most of the time I just cut off.
Do you regret any of those times?
I don't regret the way, like, that, whatever stuff had to end, right? Mm-hmm. I regret the way that I did it, the way that I came across stuff, the way that I knew I went into what they thought was relationships, mm-hmm. or like what they wanted, you know, and I took advantage of that, you know, to basically have, like, I don't know, I just kind of took advantage of that, and it's like, you know what, just so for right now, for entertainment purposes. Mm-hmm. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad, but mm-hmm. I definitely grown from that person, you know, like.
But yeah. Did you recognize you were hurting them?
I recognized at the end, like.
After the fact?
It
Not
was like
during?
Yeah, after the fact. It was like the third or fourth person. Mm-hmm. That I was like, what the fuck? And the only reason I recognized it is because, like, that person, like, was crying.
Holy shit. How the fuck you handle that?
I didn't know. I literally was like, I guys, when I say sometimes I wasn't a nice person, just looked at them. And I was like, bye. Just left.
Damn. I can't imagine villain Edith.
Yeah, bro. She ain't coming back. She done. She did her rounds and she done.
You said she did her rounds and she done.
And we don't want her back, bro. We don't want her back. Definitely healed from that. No, I'm definitely not my proudest moment. But her people. And I didn't do the work, and I thought I was good to just fucking go adventure out. And yeah, that shit did not go good.
Damn.
So I'm sorry for what I hurt. But I would like to see it in, like, see people's
from their
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I would like to see that specific person I was with for a long time's perspective. Maybe just to know what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what did they think? What went through their mind? But I feel like it would get me pissed off.
What if someone really was like, I'm going to interview them and get their fucking side of the story?
Yeah.
What if they spill all the fucking beans, bro?
Then they spill it. You know, whatever is their truth, they could be like, you know what? She's a fucking liar. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Or that wasn't true. She was happy. Okay, whatever. That's whatever that person's on.
Yeah.
I can't control that, you know.
Would you ever give your side? If they decide to, like, they got interviewed, they, like, think of it as, like, y'all are celebrities, okay? And they got a fucking interview. Okay. Or Panchito, let's say Panchito.
Oh my God, when he did that thing with Yoati and... Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's say Panchito found out who this person was and did, like, a full fucking interview, and then secrets were spilled, told his fucking story. Would you ever be like, fuck him, let me tell you what really fucking happened from my point of view? Mm-hmm. Would you, or would you because I feel like right now you've been pretty respectful about, like, keeping certain things private. Yeah. But would you spill or no?
I don't think so.
No?
I think there's some things that there's things that happen in that relationship that I know himself, if he was interviewed, he would not fucking say, or even, like, remembered or anything like that.
Yeah.
That I do. And that cannot show... that I'm taking that shit to my grave.
Yeah. Do you think...
So I don't think I would ever...
Okay. So what if he surprised you and did reveal some things?
That would be surprising.
Yeah.
What... I don't know, because I don't know how it would feel. Because then it's, like, my... details, like, out there. Yeah. I don't know how I would feel about that.
Would you be like, I'm fucking fighting this man?
I'm suing him
for defamation.
Defamation, bro. No, yeah, I don't know, but I definitely want, like, yeah, I don't know. It gives me anxiety, bro. I'm like over here, like, fuck.
To
think. But no, I don't think I would tell you, like, my entire story. I think that's something that I'm just gonna keep private to myself, and you know, I'll tell bits and pieces, like I said in the podcast, you know. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I'll ever say the
full story. Yeah, no, I think I'd fight him for you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't think this is just, I don't know.
No. Yeah, that's crazy though. I don't know. It's just crazy how, like, you know, like, I think when you have people so invested into your life or whatever, it's crazy. Like, yeah, I can't imagine, like, how the whole thing went down with Yoatzi and her ex or whatever, and like him trying to give his side, and then her, you know, there's her side,
and then there's her side, and then what reality is. But it's just...
that's crazy, because I don't know how the fuck I would feel if someone's over here, like, trying, like, the whole interview is about me basically, and they're fucking spilling all these beans or whatever. Yeah. You know, I feel like I would get fucking triggered. I would be like angry, because I'd be like, what the fuck? That's not at all how it happened. But again, there's his side, my side, and then, you know, because at the same time, it's like there's his point of view and then my point of view and stuff like that. Because you know how you said, even, like, there's things that he probably does, like, that things that happened and you remember vividly, and he probably, to him, it was just a fucking Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know, like, what I mean? It was
just another day, you know?
Yeah, but then there's also the flip side where to him something really fucking went down, and to you it was kind of like,
oh, that was something? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it definitely could be that way. So you never know. I might be fucking... I might be a villain in history. Not just kidding.
I can't picture you being a villain.
Really?
Maybe a little bit. For the fits and the makeup. I'm just kidding.
That dark aesthetic.
The femme fatale.
Yes.
Or whatever the
so
fuck.
Fucking dumb, bro.
Okay, let's wrap it up, because ya nos pasamos.
Yeah.
Like, hella.
Sorry, guys.
All right, guys. Sorry, we were gonna do Chisme, but
gosh, it went.
Yeah, it's already. It's a little long. I mean, you got some Chisme.
Whatever you call.
All right, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Turn on that little bell notification if you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't want to miss an episode.
Yeah. Also, if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcast, don't forget to actually, like, follow us and stuff, and so that way you can also get notified whenever we have, like, new episodes coming out, which is typically every Monday morning. Mm-hmm. But
unless we have issues, and then they go on a Tuesday. You know.
Yeah. Let's go. The club going up on a Tuesday. But also, don't forget to rate us 5 stars. How many?
How many am I holding?
How many stars, Edith?
How many am I holding?
Oh, I'm a single lady. Oh, I'm a single lady. Well, I'm not doing single, but
No.
5 stars. And if it's not 5 stars,
Get the DMs, bro.
you
Talk
already
about
know.
it.
You already know.
Maybe.
Follow us on social media at La Lucha is Real Podcast.
Yeah, because you never know what good stuff is about to come out.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. You know,
Just
you want to make sure.
saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. No, fuck. There was something else I really wanted to say. Oh, also, guys, if you want to submit some of your chisme, or you guys want to tell us your neighbor's secrets or your best friend's secrets,
Or you want advice,
or whatever the fuck you want to get off your chest.
Not saying that we're experts, because we're not experts in any subject matter.
No, we just are 2 best friends having fun and discussing questions of life and just speaking from our personal experience.
Yes. So if you want, like, you know, to talk, whatever.
Yeah. So anyways, there is going to be, if you're on YouTube, there's a link down below. But also you can go onto our Instagram, and on our bio, there will be a link, and you can submit your chisme there.
Yeah, make sure if you want more content, you know, we have a Patreon you could sign up for.
And yeah, especially because there's people who want episodes every day.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I just remembered something.
You haven't uploaded.
No, I fucking don't. That is my fault. You know? This fault.
But yes, guys, sign up for Patreon, and you can get there's like quite a few episodes up there now. So if you want to just like have a binge party or something,
go for it.
Anyways, guys, ahí los vamos a dejar. Actually,
¿Qué pasó?
I think this is the episode that comes out right before Mother's Day, right?
Oh my gosh,
yes, guys.
A todas las mamacitas.
Keep going.
Oh,
That's all?
That's all my brain process.
We just want, I believe this is the episode that comes out before Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I think it is. But I just want to wish all the mothers out there, and you know, it doesn't matter if they're biologically yours, you're a stepmom, you're an adoptive mom, you had a kid, and it doesn't matter.
As long as you play the role of a mother.
Yes. Just want to wish you a very, 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 very happy Mother's Day.
And to those people that are maybe having an extra, a bit of a harder time during this day, because a lot of people, you know, have lost that special person, our heart goes out to you. You know, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Pero sí, feliz Día de las Mamacitas a todas las mamás lindas, en especial a mi mamá y a tu mamá.
Happy Mother's Day, guys. I hope you guys have, you know, I hope you like treat yourself, and I hope you are very kind to yourself, and
you deserve it all.
You deserve it all. So, ahí los vamos a dejar. Have an amazing rest of your week. Que Dios los bendiga.
Besitos.
Bye, guys.
Bye.